Hi, my name is Nikari Carota, and this is my story. So it all started, I grew up in the church and around church. My family was actually Catholic at the time. My parents separated when I was younger. My mom got me and herself out of a really bad situation. So it was always just me and her. And then we went to Catholic church. So during my schooling in public school, I would leave for probably like an hour or two and go across the street to what they called Vacation Bible School. And I would sit there. I went all the way through my first communion. And it wasn't until actually Shannon and her daughter Hannah, they went around our neighborhood and they were handing out flyers for Vacation Bible School. And so my mom wanted to take me. It was really, really close to where we lived at the time. And so we went, and from there is when the Lord really started working in us. I think more so my mom, because I was really young at the time still. I was probably like 8. Um, Fast forward to 9, I ended up getting baptized. And I don't really think I understood the full extent. I was like, oh, I believe in Jesus. I believe that he died on the cross for my sins and that I'm saved and I believe in him, and that's great. As I got older, I didn't really kind of live in the image of the Lord. I just kind of went through the motions. I was like, oh, I go to church, I do this, I do that. I am really nice to people. I just am trying to be the best person I can, and that should be good enough. Um, but it almost became that church was kind of like becoming a chore. Um, then I went to college, and it was hard being away. I went to a college with 19,000 undergraduates. It was a lot for me. It was kind of like a culture shock. And so I took recommendations from people at New Hope. Went to different churches, so I bounced around a lot trying to find just a place that I could call home, I would say. Nothing felt right, and so I started watching Pastor Abby online. Probably my junior year is when I really understood the magnitude of just being a Christian. It wasn't just you have to be nice and you have to do this and do that. I was getting into my devotional. I was opening the Bible. I was asking questions. I was not being selfish is what it came down to. Um, I just wasn't the same person. I could feel myself changing, and I would call my mom and I would talk to her about it, and I'm like, I can definitely feel the Lord working through me. And so that obviously comes with a transition period. Um, Fast forward to now, I can't even begin to explain just the magnitude of the love that the Lord has for me. I am not the same person, but I'm constantly learning. I'm constantly asking questions. Now I find myself discipling a few people that are close to me, and I would never think that I would be doing that. And they're asking me questions that sometimes I don't have the answer to. And it's like, okay, let's open the Bible, let's search for it. And just I get emotional. Just the love that the Lord has for me over these past like 5 years has been incredible. I have grown as a person tremendously, and I just I can't wait to be in heaven. I don't have to worry about like our time here is so temporary, and so I'm not fearing anymore about what's going on in the world because I know that God has a plan for our lives and for my life specifically. And so I'm no longer like fearing things, and I'm trying not to be anxious about things and just really like letting the Lord work through me and move through me, like with his patience and with his timing. Um, Obviously, there's a lot more to my story, but this is just like a really small snippet of it.